shit. She's been doing that. Let's see. That's crazy.
The phone saying, baby, maybe I'll be back someday. I wanted to look for you walking, I didn't know just what I could do. So I sat back down and had a beer and felt sorry for myself, saying, let her cry. If the tears fall down like rain, let her sing. Let her walk right out on me. And if the sun comes up tomorrow, let her breathe. Last night I tried to leave, cried so much I could not believe she was the same girl I fell in love with through her dark. She sits alone by a lamppost, trying to find a thought that escaped her mind. She says there's the one I love the most. It's life's not far behind. She never left me here, only tells me where she's been when she's had too much to drink. I said that I don't care, I just run my hair comes up tomorrow, let her be, let her cry. If the tears fall down like rain, let her see. If it even all her bed, let her walk right out on me. The sun comes up tomorrow, let her breathe. Oh, let her breathe.
Cars, dangerous type. But that song is so good. It's so good. So good, bro. Honestly, I should probably go and set Friday. Really open for that. Yeah. It's sort of like that.
share some pain. Wait, this is my fucking jam. I came with me, myself, and I just don't give a
We can keep that.
Dressed, popping collars. I'm a prisoner, fighting at the bars and I'm insecure. Tendencies dismember me, but I tend to learn. Good lesson, hopeful and praise is the best way.
this and it goes into, okay, I might have done it backwards a little bit to the gun. That would be that's off. I think after that is stacking. It's lagging. Which is great, but it sucks. Yeah.
Oh God, there's so much blood. Why can't I get it off? Oh, I write all the shades. My room's a canvas to paint. Oh God, there's so much. Everybody back up, yeah. My room's a
things on my fucking pedal pretty heavy right on the fucking linkage line. And it's more fucking rust fucking there. That's great. That's on 10. It's literally on 10, but it's not like difficult to strike it. It's not wonderful to fucking places. It's very weird when it does that. I fucking hate DW for making a seat 4 fucking legs. You dumb motherfucker, DW. That'd be kind of stupid. Dance all over the rest of it. I know all the songs anyway, but I just dance all the fucking practice on for the rest of my life. I'll never have to fucking think about that song again. I'll be able to play it and I'm deaf, but it's so ass. I think it's almost time he's fucking retired. We get a little more modern cover going. That would be my decision. I think it's time. Unless we're really like, this is a just dancey kind of crowd. What the fuck? No fucking wonder. Oh my god. How in the fuck does that sort of thing even happen? You shitting me? So what's happening is my fucking pedal has been on, the left one has been on the fucking first, oh my god, I can't believe that, it's been like that for fucking days. That is infuriating. The second run forever, because the last tour felt pretty good and it wasn't on that, it was on the top. So, that would be more reminiscent of I gotta be honest, I don't want the long boards anymore. I'm over the fucking long boards. The whole long board thing. I don't think it fucking does. It's not for me. It's just not my type of what I do. Like a lot of people do that shit. Do those fucking, slide and shit. Like, a lot of people do that slide technique and shit, and I don't. I just do good old fashioned fast double bass by practicing. No fucking slide, no triggers, none of that. You don't need like little tricks. You don't need like little things. You can just do it. You can just you guys find your feet being further apart better for you? Or is it your pedals closer, like your linkage? Do you like your linkage closer, like no extension on it? Or do you like a long extension where you have like room to like balance out? Because you think about it, double bass is so much about balance, and you're never really like balanced. Like, even on a seat, you're kind of like, I don't have much of an asshole on me, like much of a fucking body mass, so I'm not like even on that. I do see why sitting up straight though makes a huge difference. Like they always tell you that early on in the drill. They're always like, make sure you're sitting up straight and all this shit. It's like, yeah, whatever. But it actually makes a fucking difference. It's a weird difference, but it does because you need to have your back straight because it aligns your body for everything else, and it gives you and it lines you up right so that you're a lot more balanced when you're lined up right like that. You're a lot more balanced. You have like you have a center of gravity that you kind of fall onto. Over toes, right? They always say that dude Rogan talks about all the time. If you have your knees over toes with drumming, really hard to play knees over toes though, because you'd be really close to that kid. I feel like I already am, to be honest. I reset up everything, but it feels like really close right now. It feels very close. I don't like it. I feel like it should be like that, not close enough. The seat could possibly go. I feel like my double bass is a lot smoother. I feel like my double bass is a lot poppier too. It has a lot more fling to it, which is like so the opposite of what everybody says, because they all want to flip like that, and it's like I do too, but my ankles, like it's usually more so my like ankles doing the foot, like it'll be like, you know, but oh yeah, what I was also saying about longboards, I seriously hate the longboards. I think I like the direct, I'm glad I started going direct drive with it. I'm glad I changed and went to direct drive. But as far as what's it called is concerned, I don't like, I literally don't care for the fucking longboard thing at all. It's not my shit. It's just not for me. It's not for me. It's for those people who either want to do heel toe, and that's, ugh, I hate it. Also, or, you know, some swivel they want their whole foot on it. I just don't need it. For me, all that is a place for my foot to wander while I'm playing. You know, to slide up and like wander, and I don't need it. Whereas when you have regular short boards, there's a sweet spot. The sweet spot is so much smaller. I mean, the sweet spot is so much greater of a overall area on the pedal board. It's such a greater area overall. You know, a fraction of it, and it's so much better because I'm telling you, it's with this sweet spot. Say it's 1 to 5, like there's, you know, 5 areas. There's one area with a sweet spot spread across 5 to 6, whereas with a short board, it's like say one, you know, fraction is like 1 to 3. So like you're like, oh shit, that 3 spot, that 1 spot out of the 3, it's a lot easier to stay on. You're just, it's almost the whole pedal. yeah, I don't know, that's weird. It's just with the, it's very, I don't know, I think I've just felt weird since the fire with that stuff, but if I'm being honest, since the fire, I really feel like this is a real thought too, I really feel like, I don't know if it's like overthinking it, or if it's the trick pedals. I don't know that I loved the trick pedals as much as I thought I would. They're great, don't get me wrong, I can't think of anything better, as far as flow and how they feel or whatever. Although I had the DW machine drives, but in chain drive at the time. It felt amazing though. It felt great back then, but it was a brand new pedal. Then my DW burned, so I got this, so I wasn't probably as pumped to just have this new pedal that felt so different. Whereas the DW just, I don't know, maybe it was a mental thing because it felt so different compared to this pedal I was using, the 9000. It just, I remember feeling like it just flew. I felt like it was a lot more accurate, and it was a lot more consistent. It felt like, it just felt like consistently it was on. That pedal felt right. I'll be honest too, I'm not somebody who likes a lot of options. I like the best, simply the best, you know? Better than all the rest. No, but for real, it's like simple. I don't like a lot of things. Like this has so much shit to adjust and tweak and like change up, and I'm not good with options like that. Like, don't give me a bunch of options because I've never been good from playing with toys to fucking you know, drum shit. Like as I got older, like I've never been good at like being able to be like, this setting's better. If there's 3 options and then 4 sets of those 3 options, 4 different adjustments on those 3 options, it's like, dude, you can have me all fucked up for a week. Like literally being like, I think this one, am I better with this one or this one? And then I do it, and on the 3rd one I'm like, yeah, but I don't feel as good on the 3rd one. It's like, yeah, because you're burnt the fuck out. You've just been for an hour. And it's like, it's bad, dude. That's why I'm just like, no, don't give me the fucking, all the options. Don't give me all the crazy shit. I'm good. I don't need it. Just give me whatever's the best. And keep it fucking standard. Like, let me just see out of the box. Let me just see how it is. Because, like, yeah, dude, I fuck myself up with that. Because I'm always want to optimize. Like, I always want to optimize. I always want to be like, oh, yeah, well, I played pretty good. That was fast. Whatever. But could it be faster? Could that be faster? Maybe if I had this setting, it would feel better, it would flow a little easier. But you know what I'm saying? And I never know what I'm looking for. I'm never like looking for something specific. I'm never like, oh, yeah, okay. It's just a matter of like, what if, you know? It's literally a matter of like, what if I find out it's way better like this? And then that what if fucking burns me. Like, terribly. It fucks me over. It like eats me up too. I'm like, yeah, but then I won't know. If I don't try, I won't know. And then by the time I'm done trying all of it and seeing if it did, I go back to the old way that just worked. I'm like, nah, I don't think it helped any. I'm going back to the old way. And the old way feels fucked now. Now it doesn't feel like the old way. It's like insane. It's not good, dude. I don't like it. Okay, so if that's the case on this, then stay as close as my right, like my right will stay close like that. It'll stay real tight for me. And it'll be like right here. And it feels what, you know, you think is good, and then all of a sudden you go and you're like, oh, this doesn't feel at all like I needed it or wanted it to feel. Like really. It'll be like, it's weird. It'll literally be like, yeah, it'll be just off. It'll just feel like really off. It's just in a, like, it goes to a weird spot. I don't get it. Like, it always wants to ride uphill. That's why short boards are just better anyway for me. I just need a short board. My right, though, doesn't. My right is very controlled. Stay right there. Just figured out why my left foot would be more extended, like, because they're like this. And then I go, oh, yeah, that's why. Look at where your leg is, like, that's exactly why. Because when you're, like, set up, if you're setting it like that's exactly what your leg would, its tendency would be. When you're sitting behind the kid, it would be literally like, oh, no, we want to put our leg out more extended because that's where our hi-hat, like, foot is going to be a little longer out than that. So your leg is probably like this, a little more extended than that one. So you're sitting kind of crooked. You know, so that's weird. That is weird. Do a test, like, see, everybody's like sit higher, but me sitting lower, I'm just, my double bass is just cleaner, it's just more accurate. Like, but if they're like sit high, and then I sit high, yeah, I'm messing with my bass drums because I'm not able to do something like I can do, and I'm like, why? I normally can do that, like it's never the reason. It's weird. It's just I can tell when it's not as clean as it should be, or like when it's off slightly. Like I'm like, oh no, I can feel it. Like I can feel when that's off. When there's like something just a little off, you can definitely feel it. You know what? The standard setup was when I first got it. Well, when I first put them on, the first tour run I went on with this pedal. When I got it, we went on tour with Makeout. It was I will say I had it on the standard. I had it on standard angle, like footboard angle. The second one, the middle. So I had it on middle. So I had that, and then I had it on 7. If you know trick pedals, you know the settings I'm talking about, but I had it on 7 for beater pedal angle. Like once, not the beater, not the footboard angle, like not the footboard position, the number on the right. And then I had it close to 10. That's the weird thing about this pedal too. Like, I cannot understand what they're doing with like, when you get like a, so if you set up the pedal like regular, like if it was, so it maxes out at 10 on the left side. So it maxes out at 10 on the left side. So what it's doing there is that's like the beater angle. If you have it on anything less than like 7, dude, you are like this far from the bass drum head. And I get people play like that, like people just vibrate the head, like dude, don't fuck, I can't even stand that shit. They'll be like, I used to play a ton of fast shit when I was younger. Like, I loved playing Slipknot, I loved playing Debut Borgia, I loved playing like a bunch of shit. But then, as I got older, I'm like, dude, that's not like enjoyable drumming. Like, it's not. Like, you don't feel the music. Like, my stepdad's telling me that all the time. Like, one day, you're gonna like playing power ballads. It's the best. And I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah, watch me rip these fucking 64th note double bass. Like, but nah, dude, like, he was right. It really is so much more enjoyable to play fucking, like, a good powerful song that you can, like, feel the music in. That shit's just, like, so, like, no one looks cool doing that. I guess if you're into that shit and you think, like, that's impressive drumming, then, like, I just don't think speed's impressive anymore. Like, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's okay, yeah, fast is not difficult to get to. Like, there's a certain tempo where you can't play anything anymore. Like, shit, like, you can do some fast double bass stuff and get away with it, but, like, as far as, like, just stupid tempos, like, look how fast I go. It's like, yeah, dude, hell yeah, it's good for practice, like, to be sure that all the tempos that you do play, you're, like, no, it's no fucking problem at all. But, like, you're rarely gonna bust that out, ever, like, writing. It's useless shit, and it's not even, like, I used to do it all the time. I'm like, yeah, it's not that enjoyable. And speed just doesn't impress me anymore. When I see somebody fast, I'm like, it's just, okay, cool. Like, cool. I think that's the easiest, like, difficult thing you can do, is build up your speed. I mean, like, it's literally just practicing. It's just a matter of practicing repetition and steadiness. Once you can do that, you're good. And everything starts becoming easy as far as metal world goes. Like, unless it's like really intricate shit, but like, just you know, fucking double bass shit. It's just like, okay, yeah. At that point, it's all the same. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, these pedals. I just feel like I love them. I do like them. It's just like, I don't know. I find myself looking at other pedals sometimes, like I'm cheating. This is a girlfriend, and she's fucking hot as shit. Don't get me wrong, she's gorgeous. And I'm not even sure there's anybody out there who could be better than her. But I wonder, and that's the fucking deception here. I sit and wonder. I go, wonder how that new Pearl is. That new Pearl direct drive. Granted, it looks kind of bulky. Looks like it would be kind of heavy, like heavy and smooth, almost how like the DW9000 is. But at that point, I don't know if maybe I like that better, because I don't like the DW9000. That reminds me of like a Cadillac or like a luxury car, like a Bentley. It's like it's top tier. It's just it's kind of a smooth ride. It's not exactly like whippy fast, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Could be direct drive. I haven't sat down and played a chain drive pedal in a long time though either. I'd like to feel how it feels. So I'm not gonna lie, I kind of liked chains back then. The feeling is different. I like the feeling of that, you know, that like there's something under your feet. This is so light sometimes. Like, it's for those little fairy-footed fucking bitches. Those guys who just, you know, metal dudes who couldn't do the shit they're doing without triggers. Or a mic like fucking cranked. You know, if they had to just play it like, hey, we're not liking your kid tonight, they'd be like, I can't do that song. You know how many of them would do that? A ton, because they literally can't make it audible without that. They would not be able to make it audible. Because they rely on that shit. Threshold so low, like triggers just picking up. You breathe on it, you'll hear So, yeah, that's like, and they're so light, that's what it feels like, that sometimes there's not that like under your foot, that's something under your foot, you know, when I'm doing like single stuff, anything like single kick like that, I feel like, yeah, sometimes there's not enough underneath the foot of this. Like, it's very light-footed. Very light-footed. I mean, I'm barely flicking shit. I'm also not convinced about the springs on the direct drives either. I'm not convinced on it. You know how the springs on like chain drive are, you know, they're stretched out when the thing goes and pulls it. Like, you know, this is just a fucking arm that kind of like, you know, rocks the thing. and then the spring's compressed inside here in the front, and I'm not convinced on that spring, honestly. Like the tension, I'd rather, you know what's crazy when you think about it? You're actually using the spring a lot more on a chain drive pedal like that, or any pedal, even the direct drives that have that stretched out string on the mechanism when the cam moves, because it's actually pulling a string. I mean, not a string. It's actually pulling a spring, and that rebound is like literally snapping back from that. Where this is like pushing something out. So this is pushing this down, and that goes down. That inside little peg thing swings, and it like bumps that spring, and like it's kind of like that. They say it's like good. I don't know. I'm not sure it is. I mean, dude, don't get me wrong. Do they fly? Are they smooth? Yeah, they fucking fly. They can fly, especially at high tension. Like if you go that high tension. But then they're super fucking stiff. And then you gotta, not even stiff though, like the old pedals used to be. I used to take the Pearls, the Illuminators, the P2000Cs, like when Joey first signed with Pearl, around the Subliminal Burst album. I would turn them all the way up until the fucking, it was, you know, the tightest it could be on the fucking spring, and then use the red cam, because you can switch out the cams on that pedal, and then like, I'd use the red speed cam, and it just felt different. It was stiff, don't get me wrong, it took me some time to get used to it, but it was stiff, but it was just very different. This pedal just feels very different. And it's granted my first pedal that I own using direct drive all the time. And I've had it for over a year now. I like it. If you're asking if something happens to this pedal, would I go get another one? I don't think so. I think I'd go look for a different brand and try something new. The weird thing is though, the direct drives I don't like that much. Like the Dynasync, when I feel that, the Tama one, it doesn't feel that good. The Speed Cobra, top of the line Speed Cobra feels better than the Dynasync to me. It just doesn't feel good. And again, I'm not making that mistake again. People think longboard and they think speed. And they think that because of those dudes who are doing that heel toe shit. That's what, like, we've all been convinced, like, yeah, for the fast guys, longboard, these companies sell it. And it's like, yeah, if you're doing that stupid fucking technique, which I'm never gonna do, and I don't need to. But also, that is the thing. And then you get them and you're like, why? This is just so much pedal. Like, who needs this much pedal? They're like, extra pedal for like, okay, why would I need extra pedal? Am I fucking running around? Like, am I running back and forth on fucking, no. Like, dude, preferably, all I need is a one spot for my feet to go, like my toes and like just the pad of my foot. To, like, if they made a square this big that just pushed down, I'd be like, okay, great. At least I know where it is, and I have to stay on it. When you have so much pedal, as it bounces, my left foot wants to ride up it. Also, I'm getting this, like, I cannot figure this one out. I'm getting this, like, baseball, like, when you hit a baseball bat, like, against a fence, like a metal baseball bat, I'm getting this, like, reverberation through the metal, like, on the left pedal that I can feel in the pedal board when I hit. It's like, dum, like, it's a different thing. It's definitely like, I can feel that. So, that's super weird to me. I don't know. Yeah, I just gotta be honest. I don't know that I don't think I would get another one. Maybe, I mean, I would if I went down the list. I'm never getting an Axis. Actually, that's a lie about not having a direct drive. I owned an Axis Black Edition pedal when I had a double bass kit back in the day when I was like 16, no, 17, 18, yeah, 17-ish. And hated it. It came and I fucking hated it. Granted, the footboard was the pedal, I can't think of the word. The footboard, like the bottom of it was literally warped, the metal. It was like a U, it would like float. Like, so we had to return it. I didn't want it. Once I felt it, I was like, I don't want it anyway. I don't want this shit anyway. I hated the way it felt. Axis, it had the same feel along the lines of this fucking pedal, which is like super just twiggy. Like, I remember hating it back then. Just super twiggy, like tap, pip, pip pedal. Like, it just felt like nothing under my foot. Like, it just felt like when I hit the bass drum, there was nothing behind it. That's why they have the dead blow beaters and shit from Trick. The only thing is, heavier beaters doesn't feel like it would be like a help on this. Like, it doesn't feel like a heavier beater situation. Because all that does is make it feel like muddy. Like, it just makes it feel slow. Because you have this beater that's way heavier than the pedal action. It's just kind of like, you feel it really up top. Like, when you're in your strokes, you like feel the weight up there. Even when I add like the plastic things back on to these, I'm like, I would be curious about throwing some different beaters on these pedals though. That might make a difference, honestly. I just remember the DW machine drive beaters were fucking amazing. I know that. They were fucking kick-ass beaters. Those were great beaters. They had the weights in them. Again, though, that's another thing. Don't give me 5 weights that I can put in, like little bullets, into the head of the beater on the DW machine drive. Don't do that. Because now I have 5 different variations of which is best. Now I have to see which one makes the optimal playing. So I go through, and every other day I'd be like, weights, no weights, weights, no weights, 3 weights, 0, 5 weights, none. You know, like, I can't have options like that. Like, when I get to that point, I'm gonna literally be like, dude, hey, just make it the best you can make it. Don't give me too many options, please. Like, options, if I'm deciding on something, that's even still difficult for me, but I might have it in my head. Like, if I want a kit, I know the color. Now, if it's something about performance, and like, I could be better this way, I have to know. Like, I have to know what's gonna feel the best, or maybe I'm missing out on something that, like, I can just feel like, what? I'm fucking invincible in this. It's a motherfucker. I think that's part of some obsessive thing, but who fuck knows? I ain't a fucking psychologist. Psychiatrist. These aren't the low mass either. The ones with the hollowed out aluminum on the back, like the pedals even lighter. Dude, I really don't think I would like that. I think I would hate it even more if this was lighter than that, the footboards. Luckily, I will say something for them. Luckily, they do have the low board conversion kits. The shortboard conversion kit. They're $89 each, which sucks. But I'm gonna do it soon. I'm gonna do it one day. They also have a chain drive conversion that you can do. I might pick one of those up. They're not that expensive. I might, just to see. You know, even do one and just see like how I feel on the single kick. Like, again, they do have a chain drive conversion for it, so you can like literally see. This is the thing. This is the thing that gets me about direct drive. The first pedal ever made was direct drive. The first pedal ever made was direct drive pedal. Not the first pedal ever made. The first modern pedal that we know. You know what I mean? Not that one with the string and the board. Not that one. The first like actual pedal. The first Ludwig was a machine drive, direct drive rather. Mechanism. It's a metal rod that met so it was direct. It's the same concept. My thoughts are this: why at some point did they go, okay, let's update or modernize or improve on this design, and then they brought in the chain and the spring? Why? Why did we do that? That's what I'm wondering. You know what I mean? If we had the ideal, like the most ideal mechanism, why did all the companies stray from it for the longest time up until, I don't know, when was, Axis was doing it forever. But other than Axis, they, for a long time, Axis was the only company. Like, they were fucking, in the early 2000s, they were the only company fucking doing it. Direct drive. So, if that's the case, if all the other companies knew of it, why did nobody make a direct drive at that point in time? Why did they not care? And why did they ever switch from direct drive when that was the first pedal? And pedals for a while after that were all made like that. And then they found that the chain was a better mechanism, maybe? Like, it worked better? I know they say, well, what can happen is it can bounce it up and you get that slack for a second. Dude, if you have a double chain and heavy duty pedal, I've never, almost never, I've never had that happen. You know why? Because I'm not and letting took and trying to hit it and then rip my foot off. I'm riding the pedal. So I get the concept that the energy direct drive, it pulls it, it's direct. But there's something about it not being direct that's almost better. It's like riding a wave. It's like riding a wave, a water bed or something, with a chain. Because it's maybe not so direct that you're you're almost feeling that flow of it. It's going down, it's coming up. Where this is so direct, you don't have time to get that flow. Unless you're doing heel toe, little taps, so it's just which I don't even know, my foot's too big, I feel like, and I couldn't slide my foot forward or back like that. It would be really hard. And I'll be honest, there's not a whole lot of play at the bottom, very, very bottom. There's not a ton of play there. Again, you'd have to have it super tight but super light, and that's I just don't play like that. Yeah, man, I don't know. That's. I really do want to do the short word conversions bad though, because I just feel like I probably should have bought the short word to begin with, to be honest. But again, I fooled myself. I literally did. I was like, longboard, you're speed, dude. You want the best thing for speed. And then I should have been like, yeah, but that's if you're fucking just doing that shit. I knew better. I fucking knew better if I would have sat and thought about it. But I just thought, well, it's more pedal, longer pedal. It was a terrible move. I'm really over that decision, to be honest. And I'm fucking pissed because my fucking linkage got bent. This is a fucking $380 linkage. I'm fucking pissed that it's bent from the road. It's a little bent in the one hole, but it's well, how does that affect it? I mean, I try to convince myself it doesn't. Because if I start thinking about that it does, then I'm fucked, It's kind of like a fucking hi-hat pole. When that thing gets bent, you're not bending that back. You're not bending it back right. It'd be fucking almost impossible to make it exactly right. It'll always be a little more warped. That's the thing about these pedals too. The beaters up in front, the beaters to the front, beyond the cam and everything. So it's right there. So it kind of I feel like it meets the head weird, and I don't like these beaters that slide down the pole like that. I never liked them. I don't know if it's the look. I just don't like them. I notice when I pull my pedal completely away, and it's on the farthest setting from the drum. It is. It's on the furthest setting from it. And I notice when I pull it off the clip, when it's not attached, that distance is the best distance for me. But the thing about that is, if I try to just pull my beaters further away, like while it's connected, it doesn't do the same. It doesn't do the same idea. You understand what I'm saying? That just brings it back further, which actually makes the stroke harder. I'm not looking for that on my pedals. I'm just looking for that distance at the pedal level it's at, that distance away from the head. So what it needs to be is actually a longer, for the fucking longboards, they should have a lot longer of a space that I can extend it away from the fucking head. But they don't. Like, that's not that far, man. That's literally not that far from it. It's weird. I really feel like I've been fighting it, but I really feel like after that DW pedal that I had, like, I really feel like I got this and I was like, hell yeah, this is sweet, this will be cool. It never felt the same. And I've almost convinced myself, like, it never felt as good. I don't know that for sure if it never felt as good, but it just, I've always, like, kind of in the back of my head been like, I think the DW is better. But it could have been that was chain drive, short board. Oh no. No, I didn't get the long boards, did I? No. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. So, that might be the thing. That might be just my preference. And I might have got the absolute thing that I'm not into, which is the fucking longboards and the fucking machine drive. I mean the direct drive. I just don't feel like it's as good. I really don't. It's a literal preference. I mean, why did Joe Jordison never go to fucking direct drive? Hold on. He might have started using the Demon Drive, direct drive at the end there. At the end of his life. Let me see. He might have. I could be wrong on that. I kind of remember seeing him use a Pearl, using a Pearl Demon Drive direct. Let me see. Yep. Okay, he's using direct drive there. Arguably, though, I would say he wasn't as good with his stuff at that point. But there's a lot of reasons for that. It's not Joe's kid. No, it's Jay Weinberg's. He used the 9000s way back. And those guys who use the beater way back, I can't. It's so weird to me to do that. And, like I said, if you were to try to do that on this pedal, there's not, like, you'd be going past 10. You'd definitely be going past 10 to do that. Like, which is, like, weird to have the numbers stop there and then be like, yeah, well, okay, then you feel like you're doing something that the pedal can't do. You know what I mean? Like, when I put it past 10, I feel like I'm, like, fucking up because I'm like, oh, the pedals aren't supposed to do that. lot of people I play with say I play my pedals, my beaters close. I mean, not death metal close, not like guys who are just vibrating the head, but like, they're like, yeah, your beaters look really close. I'm like, I don't think so, dude. Now the tension is like strong on that. If I played it that far back, like Jay Weinberg's playing that, that's nuts. You must be playing the tension though so low. That one is really cranked. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's really weird. It's a really weird thing. Because, like, yeah, why? I don't get why they put those numbers there. I mean, to keep track, maybe, but then, like, anything after it feels like you're not supposed to be doing it, you know? That's so stiff now that you can't even like reach. You can't even I can't even reach the pedal. Like I can't even reach the head with that beater. Like trying to go fast, you know. It's really weird. The Demon XRs or whatever those are, the new ones, they look interesting to me. They definitely look interesting. Like I'm like, ah. I just don't know. I just don't know as far as that goes. They look kind of bulky though. They look like they're like, there's some bulk to them. Which is like I said, they just look like they might be a little heavy. And again, what I don't like is they're modeling these pedals after these dudes, like I think it's George Colitis, or whatever the fuck his name is. Really a weird. Wait, how is that back on 10? the other thing. His pedal setup there is very fucking. That angle is like. I literally don't even know how that's possible. I guess the extensions are all the way out. And yeah, they're all the way out. That must be all the way in. The extensions are all the way out. And then they're like turned as well. Some guys really like their pedals like crooked to one another. It's weird. You know, like very angled. High heaters, but a lot of people don't. You know, whenever you read anything, anybody's talking about anything online, or yeah, you should, you know, should have your heaters as long as you can, so you get that like that range. For me, it's almost always been the opposite of everything. I'm very torn on what I think of these meetings in general. It'd be a weird review if I wrote one. A lot of uncertainty. So, with that's almost too far. It's just too far. Like, maybe that with, because that's trying to pull that straight down, whereas this would be pulling it. Yeah, I don't know, you know. And the thing is, it's all preference, so it's like, you can't ask anybody, because a lot of, if you look anything up, people are like, yeah, this is how I do, you know, they're all looking for the same shit that everybody else is doing. And it's like, oh, well, it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't help. So far past time. you're at 10. That is so weird. That's at 1. That doesn't even, like, that literally doesn't even, you're not even able to use the pedal like that. It literally won't, like, doesn't move right. I mean, that's fucking weird. Yeah, it's a weird, I don't know, it's a weird thing. The whole direct drive and all that. So I just went to 10, like where they say 10 is, where it says 10, and like kept it, that's the furthest back like that the thing can go, so kept it there to see, just to see how far back that is from the head. And let me tell you, it's still not that far back. But the other thing is, like, these stick together, like they go together, but they're not supposed, like they're not supposed to. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot with this pedal that, like, I'm not sure, because they don't move separately. I know that anyway. But like, I almost feel like they're like. Okay, so that's at 5. Very weird. That's a very weird fucking idea there to do that. Like, how that works now is very weird. There. Because it, like, for it to go, I'm telling you, this is a weird fucking setup, dude. Yeah, it's definitely odd. Now it's just so light. Like, it's literally so light. feel like tough at all to go. There's zero like resistance, dude. It's so weird. Very, very odd. It's like really a weird setup. I don't know what it feels. That right pedal doesn't feel terrible now. It feels kind of weird. It feels very light still, like very light. We're gonna figure this out. And then I'm gonna fucking know, and I'm gonna be a motherfucker. See, Joey has his like really wide, and I can attest from meeting him and talking to him and everything. He's not a big guy, you know. I think we all knew that. Not a big guy. So again, it's that balance thing. It's going back to that like, oh shit, well yeah, I can balance better. Like I literally have better balance. When your legs are further apart, obviously you have a better center of gravity. It's just what it is, but it's weird because you would do that here. You'd go you'd have that like up there, right? You take both wings out. His is so weird because it almost looks like he has like another joint in between there because it's so fucking turned. Like you would think, oh well, there's no way that beater, that pedal would function because it's so fucking turned. Like it's such a weird. But he also has his hi-hat like over here, like literally all the way like to the side, which is pretty weird. You know, pretty turned in like to the side, which is your choice. But yeah, you could do no wrong. It was Joey fucking Jones. That's like where his hi-hat was. Yeah, but his shit. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's like how it is. It's like literally so fucking far that it's so weird to have. I just want the fucking thing to be thought that was fucked up, and I was fucking up. My pedals are on two completely different settings. One's on the lowest, the easiest to move, and one's on a fairly different, more difficult. Okay, and then that is on. That is on 10, but it's like, it's at 10. So is that though. So that is at 10. And that is at what? What is this at? That is at exactly the 5 line. The 5 line there. So okay. So before we think that's all set, it's not. Very weird. And this seriously, like, trick though, that's really, really smart when you have a double pedal. I get you put a clamp on it, but what the fuck am I gonna clamp it to, you fucking morons? Like, literally, what the fuck would I be clamping it to, you dumb fucks? Like, not another bass drum hoop. continue with moving. Do that. Know what that is? Oh, it's this. I see. Yeah, that's another thing. Why is it like that? I never got that. I don't feel that, thank God. It's wild. weird. I definitely get it. That's definitely the that. Now it's not making that noise. Now it stopped. Great. One thing taken care of. These fucking wires on there isn't ideal. How's that happening again? What part now? The other side? What the fuck? Is there supposed to be like spacers? That's the thing. I don't get how it's not like sitting right on there. It's wild. It's wild that that literally changed so much just from that. From adjusting that back. And it was just literally from thinking about that conversation about Joey. Well, obviously I've been thinking about pedals, but thinking about Joey, and that just changed. Definitely the velocity that comes off. The velocity, and just like the velocity and yeah, there's just a different velocity. There's a different, like, there's a way different, sort of attack on it. Like, it's just, it's like way more, there's way more, energy behind it. Yeah, way different. Way different. Wow, yeah, a lot more. It's a lot better. But the thing about it is, I'll tell you, I need to like have like a foot stop, like a toe stop on the fucking left pedal. I'm telling you. I need to figure out something I can like put or stick there, like literally adhesive there or something that reminds my foot to slide back down. Like if I think about it when I'm playing, I'll keep my foot in my hot spots, like I should, the sweet spot, but it always wants to ride up. I also had a bad ankle injury on this foot though, years ago. You know what I mean? Yeah, it wants to, like, that ankle is fucked up. You can clearly see it too, like when I show people. I sprained it and I had to get an air cast, but I didn't leave it on because I was a kid. So now I have this big, like, fucking bump. Like, I have this big fucking huge lump there. Whereas this one just doesn't have that at all. Although I will say I did roll this one right before. Oh, just broke my dick. Ouch. I will say right before our table etiquette music video, I rolled my ankle on a fucking snowy train track I didn't see. That was upstairs in the vestibule thing. But yeah, that fucking ball right there. After this same ankle I rolled to again. But yeah, it healed all fucked up. So sometimes I wonder if that tissue in there say, definitely seems like it goes like this. Like it. Instead, this one goes up and down straight. This one goes like it's almost like finding it's like hitting that little spot and going to the side. It's almost like you can't go down just straight up and down. It has to go like to get there. You know, It's weird. It's so weird. It's almost like literally what I was doing with the tension stuff. I was using zero help from the pedal. Like that's what I had been using. Because now it actually has some kinetic energy behind it. So weird because yeah, it was literally like I had no assistance with from the pedal. The pedal was giving me no energy because I would hit it, you know, do like your pedal test. You hit both pedals and let them go, see how long they bounce, kind of, right? And it's like they were never moving. Like they would go and then be like, just stop. Weird because the left one, obviously the energy is transferred through the direct draw, through the linkage, but the left one never goes that long. It's weird. The right one goes for a bit. It goes down all the way like it should too. We'll say this one. When it gets down to the little strokes, it stops. And that could be the drag from the linkage, I would imagine. Thinking scientifically about it, I would imagine, but I could be wrong. Yeah, that's nuts. Well, thanks, Joey, because that actually helped me. That actually helped me figure out my fucking dilemma there. It's weird because he has his vent right there so fucking close. Dude, I find when I bend the linkage, right there, this sharp angle like that it just doesn't act. Don't you feel like you're holding, you're lessening the flow of it? That's the one thing I love having 3 toms. I hate the ride position. I hate where your ride has to end up. It's either up or to the side. It's it sucks. But I also I don't hate it, but I've learned I don't like that 2 over here. Why would you have a big gap there? Why? It's a stupid setup. I hate the 1 tom up. And unless it's double bass, that can kind of be cool, but no, I don't like it. And then, having your ride here is ideal. It looks so good, but it sucks because live kit right now, I'm not using a tom here. I don't have the 3rd tom. I'm just going with 2 on the live kit. I have a 10 and a 12. 10 real short tom and a 12, and a real shallow tom rather. And I have them right over the bass drum like this
two over there. It was just annoying, and they're so far over. It places your hi-hat further over. It's dumb. It's dumb. I've hated pretty much every drum trend that's happened in the last fucking 20 years. Like the one tone, the little 3-piece kit, they go fuck yourself.